wants to get down like that.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are we? I've been teaching Dale how to twerk.
Well, he says teaching, he actually means horrifying me.
I think it was a good lesson in twerking, and everyone needs to attend my twerking classes.
Stop.
Just stop.
Yes. So, yeah.
How are you, Dale?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good, good. I hope I've not scared you.
You have. Anyway, on tonight's show, what have we got on tonight's show?
We've got many things. We've got the gig guide, we've got songs, we've got interviews with the local bands, we've got real world. Hopefully, if Nick wants to give some real world problems.
Oh, indeed, if anybody at home wants to give any problems, say, do you want to describe real world or shall I?
Well, my real world problem last week was a brief one where there was no lock in a public toilet.
Yes, but what I mean is explain the concept to them.
The concept is, if you have a situation that you've been in your entire life, it doesn't matter, it could be when you was 3, it could be yesterday, where you had a dilemma. Yes, you had a dilemma where you were shortchanged, or it's not gonna ruin your day, but you feel like you're just like, oh, if I dealt with that a different way. So send us in that situation and we will tell you how to deal with it next time, or how you could have dealt with it.
Indeed.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
And remember, people, if you want to do that, you can get to us at Facebook if you search Hey What's the Sound on Preston FM, or you can get us on Twitter if you search for Hey You Preston FM. Or if you want to be really old-fashioned, you can email us at studio@preston.fm.
You could do what? An email? What's wrong then?
It's what people used to do in the olden days.
An electronic pigeon. That's what I like to think of it as.
Yes. Yeah, let's go for that.
We've also got... We've also been tampering with this idea of top 10 time wasters, where when you've got nothing to do, what do you do? And we'll be discussing that in a bit, won't we, Dale?
We shall be, yeah. I think it's time for some music.
Let's do it.
Yep, here's Siouxsie and the Banshees with Spellbound, if it works. Yes, here it is. Enjoy, people. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Well, 3 minutes, but never mind.
From the cradle bars comes a beckoning voice that sends you spinning. You have no choice. You hear laughter
your community radio station.
103.2 Preston FM.
I love Preston FM.
Indeed, we're back.
Hello.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to shake my junk in your face, Dale. Is that okay with you?
Do you want to give a bit of context to that?
I'm going to shake my junk in your face, Dale. That's the content. No, this is What's That Sound with Dale. I'm basically bringing a random item. It could be an object. It could be anything in my box here.
Obviously, anything that fits in the box. Obviously.
Yes. Dale can't see it, and he's got to figure out what it is just by me wiggling my junk in his general direction. So, Dale, can you hear this?
I can, yeah.
Do you want me to jiggle it some more?
A bit more, yeah.
It's just a bit more vigour.
Okay. Can you make music with it?
I suppose you could.
Is that its primary purpose?
I don't think so. I
Is
would
it
like to
hollow?
hear a track. I think so, yes. I think it has some little gizmos inside it, but essentially it's hollow.
Right. Can you wind it up?
No, you cannot.
Right, okay.
Have you got any guesses?
Well, no, I don't have any guesses as such. I mean, basically... Okay, is this an object, or is it meant to be a person or something?
Good question. It is a
Creature?
Yes, it's a creature of some kind. I wouldn't say it was a person.
Is it relevant? Is it currently relevant?
In some circles, yes. I'm not going to say any more because, well, I don't know. I know what it is, so I don't know how easy it is to guess. But I'd say it's quite bizarre.
Right.
It's took some people by storm. But,
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Is it the royal baby?
No, it is not the royal baby.
Damn, I was so close.
I was gonna try and get my hands on it, but I sent a letter and everything, and they weren't having any of it.
That's not very nice.
I know. I was nice about it.
Yeah. Anyway, if you at home have any idea what that is in Aki's box,
Facebook and tweet us.
Exactly.
Hey, you Preston FM on anything you ever dreamt of. Just search
or
it.
if you just want to say hello to us, please do.
Do it. We're lonely.
We are very lonely. Anyway, I think after that little bit of whatever the hell that was,
Gizmo.
I think we should have another song, and this song is from another local band. Well, the first local band I'm playing tonight, and this band, most of them have been away from Preston for the last year or so. Really, they have youth anxiety, and they are coming back temporarily, and not this Thursday, but Thursday after. They are supporting Twisted Wheel at a Ferret. But here's the song. You can hear more on the.
I think he meant to say you can hear about it on the gig guide. Was that the translation?
No, the actual translation was you can get this on their Bandcamp if you search
there we
it.
Go.
Here's the Youth Anxiety with Sedate Me. And please sedate me. And we're back.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. That
Good.
was the Youth Anxiety with Sedate Me, and they are back in Preston in a few weeks' time to support the Twisted Wheel at a Mad Ferret.
Awesome. Now, we want to tell you our top 10 time wasters. Dale, do you want to take it away?
Is that one of the time wasters?
That is the time waster.
But yeah, anyway. Top 10 time wasters. Okay, right. Number 1. Go for a walk with your dining table.
Number 2, visit the Harris Museum.
Number 3. Walk into a pub. Ask them where the toilets of the opposite gender to yourself are. When they answer, walk right back out.
Number 4, go into a strip club and do some interpretive dance.
You might even get offered a job. Number 5. Go into the street and encounter strangers and ask them for their autograph or photograph.
Number 6, shower in the rain wearing only a shower cap and swimwear.
Yep. Number 7. Enjoy Nick.
Number 8, go into a charity shop and ask for a brand new lawnmower. When they tell you it's a charity shop, say, what kind of shop is this, and storm out in anger.
Number 9. Enjoy Nick.
Number 10, put on a pair of slippers that are slightly too big for you.
Actually, it was buy a pair of slippers that are slightly too big for you.
Oh, okay. Let me say that again. Buy a pair of slippers that are slightly too big for you.
And the final 2, in case you just don't enjoy Nick, find a wall, any wall, and count all the bricks in it.
And the other one is put your finger in your ear, look suspicious, and move on.
And if a wall you find is plastered over, that just adds to the challenge.
It's just more difficult. There you go, there's 10 time wasters and 12 other ones that were ironically wasting time.
Indeed.
If you can guess which ones them were.
Yes. I mean, to be honest, I think reading them was a waste of time, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that was that's kind of the ironic purpose. We've got time.
Yes.
Let's waste it. We've got too much time in this world, so we should waste a bit, and there's 10 ways to do it.
So yeah, what should we talk about now?
Let's talk about, we've also got outside, as I was walking to the studio, we noticed that we put on our number 2, visit the Harris Museum.
Yep.
The Harris Museum is getting some stairs. What do you think about that, Dale? The Harris Museum has got some fancy new stairs heading towards the balcony area where that massive door was that never gets used. There's now steps going to the massive door.
I wonder what they are for.
I'm not sure. And this also bids the question, well, I was thinking about this recently. When there are steps, are they a stair or stairs? Because stairs sounds plural to me. Steps make stairs. If you've got 1 step, it's a step. If you've got 3 steps, they're stairs. But stairs has an S on the end. So that sounds plural. So, do I have a stair in my house? Because I've only got 1 set of steps, let's call them. Dale looks very confused.
I think we should give a shout out to one of our Twitter followers. What do you think, Aki?
Yes, let's do it. And as well, answer my question, because I think it's a very valid point. Like, stairs is plural, but surely it's just steps. Anyway, we got a new follower on Twitter.
Yes.
Because, you know, we like the internet and such, called Dave the Manager. His Twitter is DiscoCats32. Now, this caught our eye, not because of the large amount of followers or how many tweets he's got. This is his bio, which
Yes.
I enjoyed. Did you enjoy it, Dale?
Yeah, I did.
It was quite an enjoying bio. Just 3 lines. My name is David. I'm Scottish but live in Preston, UK. My cat is called Disco. Which are the top 3 things that you need to know about David, the manager.
Yes.
I think they're the only things you need to know about him. His
Yeah.
name's David. He's from Scotland but lives in Preston, UK, and he's got a cat called Disco.
Yes, and his actual username is Disco Cat.
Disco Cat 32.
Yes.
That might suggest his age as well. However,
Or the cat's age.
Or the cat's age, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, however, you're always aging. So, he could be now 60, but his username cannot change. I did that with my email address, because I've got an 11 in my email address.
You were 11 when you set up an email.
I was 11 when I set up at msn.com. David Aki 11 at msn.com if anyone wants to send me any spam. But, because I'm quite fond of my spam.
What literal spam in tins, you mean?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Maybe you want my address, but I'm not particularly going
Yeah.
to give my address. But yeah, I set up at the age of 11, and now I'm stuck with it. And I don't want to change it, because I've been stuck with it since I'm 11. I made that when I was 11. But at least it's not something like Hot Mama, which I see some people
Why would you call yourself Hot Mom?
I don't know,
anyway?
but so I've seen one called... what was it called? It was called like Cider Princess or something like that, where at the time they loved cider.
I mean, I can think of an even worse one, but I'm not going to say it on there.
No,
While I'm saying that's wacky, you were told me when the ponder we've just spoke about, and if you have anything to contribute, do let us know on the interwebs.
Send us some stuff.
Yep, I'm going to interrupt for some music now. Really, I mean, just because we need to.
Enjoy it.
This is a New Young Pony Club, if you remember them. They are coming back with a new album like in the autumn, but here's one of their few hits. This is, I'm going to break for some ice cream.
Like ice cream.
I can give you what you want. I can make your heart beat short. I can make you ice cream. We could be a sweet tea melting in your vice dream sport. I can be the source you crave. I can spell what you can't say. Chocolate flavored love scene. Treat the treats you so mean. Covering your nights and days. Let me give you what you'd like. I can make your mouth run dry. Drink me like a liquor. Come on and dip your dipper. Show me what you're here for, guy. I can give you what you want. I can make your back real gaunt. Fantastic playroom fancy. Sick like Sid and Nancy. Wicked as a joyride jaunt. What you want, I can give you what you want. What you want, I can give you what you want. You want, I can give you what you want. What you want, you want what you want now.
hey Gran, what you been up to?
Just been shopping. Oh, I'll tell you what, I saw that rainbow poster. What was it again? BFG group?
No, Gran, not Roald Dahl, it's LGBT.
LGB what now?
LGBT. It's a group for lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people.
What happens there then?
It's a place where we meet new people, chill out and get support to be ourselves.
Can I come? It does sound better than bingo.
No, Gran, it's a group for 14 to 25-year-olds.
Oh, that does sound lovely for you youngins. There was nothing like that in my day.
For more info, visit our website at www.lancashire.gov.uk/YPS. Look for LGBT groups.
Keep on loving me, darling. Keep on loving me, baby. Say you what's that sound?
Hello again.
Hello.
Right, that was just then. I was before I had I was New Young Pony Club with ice cream, and in a minute we're going to have a nice little interview.
I like interviews, me dear. We also had Nick come in and show me a very fascinating artefact that I'm sure that the listeners will want to see. So that will be uploaded onto our Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. If you go on YouTube and search Hey You Preston FM, you can find our channel where all the shows are put on there for free. Any interview and extended interviews. Everything gets put on there pretty much.
Yeah, and also Nick came in and we enjoyed him.
I enjoy Nick.
We all enjoy Nick. He's quite an enjoyable young man.
I enjoy Nick.
Yes. Speaking of things on YouTube, this next interview is with a band based in Manchester now by the name of Precious McKenzie. And you see, this is just an edited version of the interview. The actual, this is like 5 minutes, less than. The actual interview was 8 minutes.
Yeah,
and the reason why it's cut out is because there's a lot of stuff which is just too juicy for radio.
Yes, unfortunately. However, we can put on our YouTube page whatever we feel that we can put on, which is pretty much anything. So if you go on YouTube, search Hey You Preston FM, find our channel, and later on in the week it shall be uploaded.
Yep, okay, and here it is. Here's me. Talked to Preston McKenzie, like him last Saturday at the Mad Ferret. So I'm here with all four of Precious McKenzie. So you guys, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Rob. Ben. Owen.
Andy.
And I've got to say this. This makes no sense when we listen on radio, but don't you just hate when you go somewhere and somebody turns up in the same outfit?
Well, you know, it's fashion trend. That's dedication to the cause. I'm still going to cling to the belief that you saw our website and dressed accordingly. So. Fashion faux pas.
To be fair, I didn't even know you had a website. So.
I didn't even know you.
To elaborate further, more or less, Precious McKenzie are pretty much 3/4 men wearing pink. As am I in polo shirts form tonight, and the other guy, the drummer, I can't remember your name already.
Owen, that's the one, yeah.
And you're wearing a pink armband.
Yeah, I bought this today because apparently I had to wear pink, so...
Right.
He's new.
Yeah, I'm new in the band, you see,
So how do you think tonight went?
I think we were musically quite tight. It's just that Ben's guitar decided to turn on us like an evil, precious little princess that he was, and cut out repeatedly. So Ben's being sent to the shop now to buy some new things on pain of death.
But on the plus side, the rhythm section were perfect.
Yeah, there was that. Yeah, I apologise sincerely. I will set fire to my guitar.
Yes, please do.
So what do you think of the vocals then?
No, I could hear shouting a lot, and I was more concerned with the sexing the microphone stand. That's from behind. It might look great from the front, from behind. That's not a view that's pretty.
That was a sexy microphone stand. It was asking for it.
Well, you might have been, but you know, I had your ass shaking up and down in front of my face.
Well, lucky you.
Hello. Yeah,
but anyway, what good frontman worth his salt doesn't try a mic stand?
Well, exactly. I don't think there's enough people left in music who do mic stands. I mean, Liam Gallagher spent an entire career not in the mic stand, and I think he's missed out, to be quite honest.
Yeah, he did his career really badly as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Who is Liam Gallagher?
Yeah, exactly.
So you came here from Blackpool via Manchester. Can you just explain the logistics of your band in full, please?
Well,
me and Rob are
originally from Blackpool but moved to Manchester, and we've been in separate bands in Blackpool, so we started a band in Manchester, and then we threw a bat sign up into the sky which Andy answered, It took him a few days driving around because you don't get that sort of stuff on sat-nav. And then we found Owen in a well.
Back in Manchester.
Yeah.
Back in Manchester. So yeah, we're half and half.
Yeah. Racist.
What? Blackpool, Manchester?
Sort of racist.
Sort of racist.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been going as yourselves?
In this current format, that was Owen's first gig. We had a previous drummer, but he went to fight oppression in Syria, and we think he's lost now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So yeah, back to the music. So, what are your influences?
Jesus.
I'll start. Manic Street Preachers.
Nirvana, Pixies, usual gubbins.
I don't really like music, to be honest. It's pretty overrated, in my opinion.
You're not doing the whole drummer stereotype very well, are you?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Archetype people.
Just hit things, it's fine, isn't it? As long as you do it in sort of time, it doesn't matter, does it, really?
What's the drummer?
I'm really into Miley Cyrus at the moment. That song of hers is kind of lodged in my head. We Don't Stop. And yeah, I'm not really listening to anything else, so...
I'm going to ignore you two. So basically, the alternative 90s then, yeah?
Yes,
yeah,
very much so.
But being living in Manchester, obviously you've got the Manchester scene as well there, which is just phenomenal. But it's, yeah, you can't not live in Manchester and not take that on board at some point. It just is.
So what kind of noise do you reckon you make?
I have christened this sexy grunge. It's like grunge, but it's more erotic than that.
He has. It's what we tag ourselves as now. As you can tell from the dance moves on stage. It's
just for the benefit of anyone who might be listening to this, I'm wearing cowboy boots.
He's wearing cowboy boots.
And they're very comfortable. They're like slippers, but with a calf support. And it adds estrogen to the band. You know, I appeal to both sexes.
In the fact that they both hate him.
Yes.
So, have you got any stuff for online on these where people can listen to and download and that?
You can find us at twitter.com/P_McKenzie_band. You can find us at Reverb Nation /Precious McKenzie. You can find us at facebook.com/Precious McKenzie. You can also find us awaiting trial at the Hague for war crimes.
Nice. I've been Precious McKenzie. This has been an experience. That indeed was Precious McKenzie. Remember, you can get the uncensored, extended version of that interview on our YouTube in the coming days. And here is one of their songs, Ghost of an Englishman.
Put yourself in my shoes.
Indeed, we're back.
Hello.
That was Precious McKenzie, and it's back to us. I'm still Dale Godfrey.
And I'm always David Aki.
And this is currently Preston FM, although for how much longer will allow us to be on here, I'm not sure, but you know, all willing, we're here till 9 o'clock, so yeah, Aki, what now?
We're going to have ourselves a gig guide, aren't we, Dale? And we're also going to come to, later on the show, we're going to come to the conclusion of what I'm shaking in Dale's face.
Yes.
And other such goodies. So, would you like to do our gig guide, Dale?
Would you like to shake your thing?
I will give you some bit more hint. Here's my shaking my junk in Dale's face.
Okay, here's a question. Does it have limbs?
It does have limbs.
Right, I see.
I say nothing more. Hit the gig guide.
Okay, here's this next couple of weeks is gigs.
Hey, what's that sound?
Play glass screen to reject my chosen targets, but there's an air pellet hole I can crawl through to you. I am the fly in the ointment. I can spread more disease than the fleas which nibble away at your window display. Yes, I am the fly in the ointment. I'll shake you down to say please as you accept the next dose of disease. I am the fly, I am the fly, I am the fly, I am the fly, fly in the ointment. I am the fly, I am the fly, I am the fly, I am the fly, fly in the ointment.
And we're back.
Hello.
That was Wire with I Am a Fly, and if you didn't catch our gig guy just now, Wire are playing the Continental this... I'll check again. They're playing this Friday, I believe, and that's £17 entry to see Wire. And yeah, and again with the gig guide, if you didn't catch that, we will be posting. We will be posting like the gigs pretty much on the day they happen on our Facebook page. So yeah.
Yeah. Now, Dale, you've recently, I don't know how to put this into words, but basically neither of Dale and I are a sporty person, and sports nowadays just doesn't seem to entertain me as much. I saying that, I do like playing pool sometimes or snooker, but there's not, just sports need to be jazzed up, and a lot of radio shows do have a sports section where they read the results out or something, but, because we don't really like sport all that much, Dale's come up with an idea to invent our own sports that we feel would be entertaining.
Yeah, we were discussing this when we were compiling our time wasters, and thing is, I've had this idea for a while now, and what is it's basically, say if you're living in a house which is about, say, well, preferably 3 stories, but it can work with 2 stories.
Yeah.
And basically, can get all the people in this house and get them all in the living room and split them into 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have one person who's a referee. So you give them like the ball. It could just be like a plastic inflatable ball.
Yeah,
and
any
obviously you have the whistle
circular object.
to ref. And basically split it into 2 teams, and basically both teams have a particular goal. One team's goal is the front porch. The other team's goal is the upstairs bathroom. And basically, what is the referee just when they feel like it, just blow a whistle, chuck a ball into the room, and pretty much they have to, whoever has a ball, has to kick it upstairs or downstairs towards whoever's goal, and whoever scores
so if it was
goals.
Me and you on a 1-to-1 battle, I have to get it in the bathroom, let's say, and you have to get it in the opposite direction on a different floor. So let's say if the front garden is the furthest away from our bathroom, that's your goal. Now, I have one problem with that, is let's say if I was aiming for the bathroom and it's upstairs, it's a lot harder for me to kick a ball upstairs than it is for you to get it downstairs. And most people's living room is already downstairs, so...
Yes, but...
So your target is closer than mine.
But the thing is, though, it's a game of 2 halves, and at our half time, you can switch sides.
But the point of being on different sides is that they are, like in football, I'm not a football fan, but it doesn't matter which side you're on, there's no better or worse place to be. But if I'm on the bathroom targeting a team and you're already downstairs, so I have to get up a flight of stairs kicking a football or any circular object.
Yes, but you change sides. I know,
but you've already got an advantage.
I don't care. You get the ground floor for.
You don't care.
This idea was funny a minute ago.
I know but I think we need to, if we're going to make this into a legitimate sport that people are going to play, because I want to see people playing this. So if we're going to make this into a legitimate sport,
for half hour, like one team gets the front porch and the other team gets a bathroom, and in a second, if you half hour, the first team gets the upstairs bathroom and the other team gets the front porch.
Yeah, but you're going to be dominating the first half, then I'm going to be dominating the second half.
Yeah, but that's going to be the same. That's going to be like flipped if it's.
There's an advantage of being on whichever side, and as well, like, have we got, what's our attire? Do we have a kit? Do we have any protective wear? Do we wear helmets like?
You're just overcomplicating things, really, aren't you?
No, we've got to. If we're going to make this into a legitimate sport where we're going to play it, we've got to decide these things. Like, am I going to wear headgear, or
no? That would just be silly.
American football.
The thing is, though, part of fun is the danger.
Okay, but
that's not a bad idea at all. But never mind.
No, that's not a better idea. The thing is, say with American football, sometimes I enjoy watching that because they get thrown around the pitch, but because they're wearing so much protective gear, no one's going to get, like, seriously, the head's not going to get ripped off because they're wearing a big helmet. So they can headbutt whoever they want, and it's not going to, you know, it's just for sure.
Yeah, but compare that to cage fighting.
Yeah, but I think the point of cage fighting is that they are tough. In American football, it's just gets the ball to the other side, and it's quite physical. In cage fighting, if you hurt the other person more, then you're winning. And if you've got a helmet on, I think that might be a little bit unfair. Do you not think?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, to not bother with protective headgear.
Yeah, okay. So in this sport, what we're going to call the sport? What are you calling the sport? Household, like
house ball.
House ball.
Yes.
There we go. So it's got to have a ball, and you've got to have a house. But you can play this on, like, say, a parking lot. Say, like the bus station.
That would just be kickabout, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, but it's not, you know, with the same goal. So you've got to get to the top of the bus station. That's your goal, and the other one's going to get to the bottom. But gravity's still on the other player's side. If I've got to get to the bottom, I could just throw it down the flight of stairs, and it'll get to the bottom. Yeah, but
you wouldn't be allowed to throw because that'd be handball.
Okay, well, we'll kick. That'd be just absurd. So we'll kick it towards the flight of stairs, and gravity will take its course, and I win. But you could get somebody who could kick it all the way up. But you could. Up a flight of stairs around the curves?
I mean, yeah, basically.
I suppose you could kick it in an escalator or an elevator, and like it'd just take it to the top floor.
Or somebody who's really awkward kicking.
What, round bends?
Yes.
So it's like Bend It Like Beckham, but it's more like a spiral staircase.
Anyway. Right, it's come up to like 10 to on tonight's show, and after this, if you have if you have any thoughts on houseball, and even if it's just to say quite rightly, it's a brilliant idea for a sport.
I think it is a brilliant idea. It just needs some tweaking.
It does. Anyway, we shall tweak that next time. But we're going to have a little song by the great lamented Hello Bamboo. Then we're going to have Nick in for some of this week's Real World.
We're also, just as a plug, we're also uploading an interview from Hello Bamboo later on in this week. So check out the YouTube again to check out the interview. But yeah, here's some music.
Yes.
Slam it.
Except it wasn't working there, so I'm going to have to use
Let's slam this thing.
Hey, little boys, come get around. There's a barber shop just across town. They got cheap prices and they got sharp blades. When you're little older, they might give you a shave. Down in the line, only 10 pounds. Come on, little boy, I'ma show you around. Yeah, yeah. You won't get in the army with your hair that long. Come on, little boy, I'ma sing you a song. Little boys, little boys, does your mother know that you look like a jerk? You wanna get your little boys couldn't get around. There's a barber shop just across town. They got cheap prices and they got sharp blades. When you're little older, they might give you a shave. Down in the line, only 10 pounds. Come on, little boy, I'ma show you around. Yeah, yeah. You'll never be a policeman with your hair that long. Come on, little boy, I'ma sing you a song. Little boys, little boys, does your mother know you look like a jerk? You wanna get your
And we're back.
We're Nick.
Hello, yes, I'm here.
We've got a Nick.
Yep. It's
Can I jiggle my junk in your first?
Of course, yeah.
Please. Nick knows all about this. He doesn't know what's inside it, but here you go, Dale. If you've got any input, Nick, that you wanna.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna guess. No, Nick guess. It'll be funny.
No,
Go on, Nick.
It's an enraged cobra.
It's not. No. If it was an enraged cobra, I think I'd know about it.
Is it a relatively sedate cobra?
No. There's no cobra involved. Dale?
Is this a figure from one of the characters from Monsters Inc?
Oh, now it's not that, but it is kind of close to it. Can I give you a clue?
Go on.
It's yellow.
Is it a budgie?
It's not a budgie.
Is it a picture of a budgie?
It's not a picture of a budgie.
Is this a colourblind carrot?
It's not a colourblind carrot. Just think of what you said before. If it was on, like, it could be on Monsters Inc. It is something. I hope the listeners are getting this because.
Is it a sock?
It's not a sock. I was actually thinking of putting a sock.
Is it a very stale sock? Because that would make quite a rattle.
No.
I haven't got a clue.
So I reveal.
Yeah.
So I reveal all. Now you might kick yourself. It's yellow.
Yeah.
It could be on Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
It's been in a film of recent.
Go on.
I'm gonna get out my junk.
Oh.
It's one of those fellas.
That's not Monsters Inc. That's Despicable Me.
I know. That's why I said it could be in Monsters Inc. It's a minion.
Right.
And it does that.
You've made your point. Anyway, this week's Real World. Nick, do you have anything?
I do actually. Yes.
Lay it down on us.
See, I was reading the story of a family in America who decided that they wanted to leave America. This was the Gaston Guay family. They decided they wanted to leave America because they didn't like taxes, abortion, or homosexuality, and feared the unholy trinity of the above would drag America straight to hell. So they packed up all their stuff and got into a boat, and they set sail for the island of Kiribati. Which is apparently somewhere between Hawaii and Australia, which isn't very descriptive, I know. They were trusting in God rather than any sort of GPS locating system.
Okay, so it's more instinct, kind of, wherever the water takes us.
God will lead us to Kiribati.
Yeah.
Long story short, they were lost at sea for 91 days before being rescued by the Coast Guard.
Did they get taken back to America by any chance?
They did, yes.
That's fantastic.
So my question is, how would you cope with this situation where you say to everyone, I'm going away, you will never see me again, and then 3 months later you're back with egg all over your face?
I think I'd remove the egg first before dealing with the situation. I think, to be fair, I just, like, do they not know what the internet is? Like, if they know about the fact that America, like, you know, on these kind of topics that you've mentioned, surely you could Google or ask Jeeves or whatever which countries.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's a search engine called Ask Jeeves, but
not Ask Jeeves, Ask Jeeves.
I'm quite proud of that pun. But I also get the feeling that they're not a fan of anything post the Industrial Revolution.
Oh, okay. So maybe actually what they did was probably what they should have done. Like the fact that they got abandoned for 91 days, they should just stayed there. Like, I don't know the family personally. But,
apparently they were just down to their last food supplies, which was honey.
Oh, so maybe what they should do is when they come back to America, get more honey, get on the boat again, and just do that. Because
and just live off the egg that was on their face.
Yes.
I mean, they had so much egg on their face that you could have hit them with a frying pan and called them an omelette.
Right. Now, my particular perspective is basically just pretend it never happened.
But it's on the news, isn't it?
Well,
if you can Google it,
deny it. Basically
deny it.
Deny the internet. Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Here's some photos of me on a boat with egg on my face, leaving America. We went away for 91 days and came back and.
Except we didn't.
It didn't happen though. It didn't happen. There's no proof.
We were here all the time. We were at Bob's christening with you. Don't you remember? You selfish person.
How dare you not remember?
And basically say it was all a joke.
Oh!
That wasn't really it. That was just an elaborate prank.
Did you do it or didn't you do it?
We weren't really.
Ha ha ha! You thought we were away, but we weren't. It was just all a big crap lol.
Again, where did they
go? We weren't somewhere on the Atlantic Ocean. We were in our bathtub taking pictures.
Lol. Where did they go?
Eating honey.
They were trying to get to the island of Kiribati.
So they were trying to get there.
Yeah.
See, I thought you meant they just went in the ocean and whichever island they hit first, where they were going to go to.
No, they.
God told them to go to
Kiribati, where there would be no abortion, homosexuality, or taxes.
So there'd be no people, essentially.
Pretty much.
To be fair, it sounds like an interesting place, Kiribati. Like, they don't have all 4 of them topics. How is that possible? They've got humans on there.
Kiribati sounds like a foreign football player.
There must be one person on there.
Kiribati sounds like the woman that they were all after and last for some wine, innit?
Oh gosh, I have no idea, but there must be one person on that island that has all these views.
Anyway, that brings us to another nice, interesting, informative edition of Hey, What's the Sound? I've been Dale Godfrey.
I've been David Aki.
I'm Nick Atson. I'll be here for the next hour.
I think you should all thoroughly enjoy Nick.
We'll be enjoying Nick.
I've enjoyed Nick.
I'm enjoying being Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick. Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick!
Enjoy him or else.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick. Why is he leaving? We can't enjoy Nick if he's in the other room. Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick. Don't be upset.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
Enjoy Nick.
We should probably go to now.
We should.
Coming home intoxicated. I said, just wanna love you. I just wanna love you, baby. Guess that's why I'm so elated. Come on, girl. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you. I make you hot like you had enough. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you. I make you hot like you had enough. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the funk, that sweet, funky stuff.
It's 9 p.m. on a Monday evening. That was Hey You, What's That Sound? Providing madness wherever they spread. So thanks to Dale and David for that one. They're now just staring at me in a quite disconcerting manner. So I'm just going to get on with it and play another track. You're listening to 103.2 Preston FM. This is The Layer. I'm with you for the next hour. And kicking us off tonight, here's A Bit of Silence by 21 Days.
Enjoy, Nick.